Action with ESPN's Sunday Night Football. Limited time offer. Some restrictions may apply. Philadelphia for complete details.
Hey, it's Nikki. Monday night at 7, it's the Badlees record release special with Alan Stout of the Times Leader live in the studio with members of the Badlees answering your questions and celebrating the release of Up Here, Down There nationally. Plus, it's a Naked Monday. Oh, I hope they don't mind that they have to be naked before they come in the studio. I don't mind at all. I wouldn't mind seeing Alan Stout. Never mind. Anyway, we're going to have Kylie out on the streets, encouraging people to get naked in Northeast PA for prizes.
Nikki Walton, Nights on the Bear.
Gentlemen,
Northeast PA's rock station.
Rock station. The Bear.
What the hell is that?
WXBE, Hazleton, Wilkes-Barre. WXAR, Oliphant, Scranton, Wilkes-Barre. A Citadel Communications station. With Alan Stewart in the morning and 40-minute rock blocks all day. The Bear rocks.
And good evening. It's Nikki with a very special going on this evening in celebration of tomorrow's big release of the Badlees' long-awaited album. I have a few special guests in the studio, and I will allow Alan Stout to kick things off and introduce you to everybody and everything that we're doing here tonight. Thanks for coming, Alan.
Hey, Nikki, thanks for having us, and Aaron and Sausage and all the gang at the Bear. We appreciate it. Looking forward to playing you some new songs here tonight. We have a couple of guys with the Badlees here. Mr. Mike Nadock, who you know here from his work at the Bear in the past. He wrote a couple tracks on this record. And Mr. Jeff Feltenberger from the Badlees is also on hand with us today. So thanks for being here, guys. This record is coming out tomorrow. Up There, Down Here is a national release. It'll hit record stores across America. Tuesday always seems to be the big day for records in the music business.
Great day.
Yeah. Everybody loves Tuesday. It's the follow-up to River Songs, a record which had a couple of hit singles and saw you do some touring with Robert Plant and Greg Allman and Bob Seger. It's a national follow-up to River Songs, I guess we should say.
Sure.
Amazing Grace, of course. We played here a few months ago. The first song is a song called Don't Let Me Hide, getting quite a bit of ads across America, radio. We're going to get to that in a minute. But first, let's talk about the record a little bit. You did this up in Bearsville, right?
Yeah, we did it Bearsville, Woodstock, basically.
Right.
Same vibe, but yeah, the same studio that the band and Dylan made some records there too.
Right.
It's cool, really cool.
Dave Matthews Band does records up there, Blues Traveler.
Blues Traveler, REM, and that.
REM.
Natalie Merchant, I think, did a lot of the 10,000 Maniacs.
But did you feel like when you were up there because I remember the paper had sent me up on assignment while you were in the studio, and it was the fall, so here we are in this Catskills, this beautiful surroundings. Do you think that affected this music at all a little bit? It seems like it.
Yeah, we get to find a lot of sassafras, so we made sassafras tea a lot.
Foraging for nuts and berries.
Yeah, right. And that was great. The studio sits on a 100-acre plot. It's there's nothing else there. And
right.
It's of all these old homes, that actually we actually stayed in a home that Robbie Robertson lived in while he was there, and it was really cool. This is like a kind of a surreal kind of thing, and you got to be away from everybody.
Sure. Now this record is coming out on a new label for you. You were with Polygram for your last A&M for your last national release. This one is on a record label called Arc 21, which is owned by Miles Copeland. He's the manager of Sting, and he's the guy who originally signed the Police and REM to some of his labels. So he's obviously got a good ear for talent.
He's a swell guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know we talked about it last time you were here and we did this, but this record probably should have been out a year ago.
Yeah, it was caught in the whole nightmare, the Seagram thing. So, yeah, I mean, we're just kind of glad it's coming out. I think it's a good record.
Well, this first song I'm going to play is called Don't Let Me Hide. It's the first single. Funny story about this song. I remember the first time I saw you play it down in Harrisburg, I guess, about a year ago. And I had heard about it already because somebody came up to me in a club and said, man, I saw the Badlees down at Penn State the other night. They played this new song called Don't Let Me Hide. And it's just kills. And this guy was so excited about this song. And I couldn't wait to hear it. And now everybody could hear it. Check it out.
So big no more, he's cut up on the basement floor. His his feet. He's lost his mind trying to keep. The more you gain, the more you pray. Nobody comes to take it all away. But you're up there and I'm down here with just the stairs between our fears and walls made of foolish pride. Don't let me hide, don't let me hide, don't let me hide. Don't let me hide, don't let me hide, don't let me hide. Once I walked a troubled road, crusading for a ransom mode. But any source of real joy contains an initiation of pain. The more you build, the more you stay behind the temple you have made. But you're up there and I'm down here with just the stairs between our tears and walls we can't see behind. Don't let me hide, don't let me hide, don't let me hide. Don't let me hide, don't let me hide, don't let me hide. Yeah, yeah. The more you're sure, some things are worth losing for. But you're up there and I'm down here with just the stairs between our fear and walls we can live inside. Don't let me hide, don't let me hide, don't let me hide. Don't let me hide, don't let me hide, don't let me hide. Don't let me hide, don't let me hide, don't let me hide. Don't let me hide, don't let me hide, don't let me hide.
Don't Let Me Hide from the Badlees for the record release special here on Northeast PA's rock station, The Bear. Of course, Sausage is going to be joining the Badlees out at the Pocono Brewing Company this Saturday night for the record release party. Hope that you can join him out there. And in the studio with us, Alan Stout hosting the special this evening.
Cool. Thanks, Nikki. What were you guys just saying while we were listening to the song? You got some guests on this record, especially that song, right?
Yeah, we had we cut 3 of the songs out in L.A. at Sound City, and it just happens to be like around the block from Benmont Tench's house, and the keyboard player for Tom Petty. So we coaxed him into coming down and playing on 3 of the songs, and actually one of the songs didn't make the record, so he's on 2. That one and
Which one of you?
Which one of you?
Okay.
Yeah.
So Tom Petty fans, check that out too.
He rocked.
Got one of the Heartbreakers
He was
here.
the coolest.
This record, one of the things that I think makes it such a special album, maybe it's just because it's music, the kind of music I've always enjoyed. There's a lot of third-person narrative, storytelling type songs. I know I talked to you guys about this once before in one of the interviews we did. There aren't a lot of Badlees songs. My girl broke up with me. You just don't go there. It's usually about a situation or a story?
A lot of it's, from what I like, it's not only influences with music, but a lot of it's authors that I like and Brett likes. I like someone like Tom McGuane and John Updike, who are very visual novelists and that kind of thing, and the kind of poetry I like a lot. A lot of stuff that people don't know a whole lot about. People like Nabokov and people like that you don't really hear much about, or it gets as much publicity as far as their narrative style goes and that kind of thing. Like poetry like Yeats and modern stuff that influences me as much as a lot of music does, as far as my ideas for a scene or a vignette or some kind of thing like that. So it's a lot of fun to write like that. So it's real flexible too when you can get to an idea.
Well, it just makes it makes listening to the music so much more visual. I mean, this track we're going to play now, Luther's Window, I mean, pretty much a blow-by-blow account of a day in the life of this.
Yeah, it's very Hemingway too. It's real Hemingway-like too, the way it's done. And it's very, very to the point. It's just saying, here's a vignette and it leads to the next one. Leads to the next one, leads to the next one. That's why it's such a great song.
I think Brett Alexander described this song once as a story about a guy who just can't get it together. He's just having a hard time. And it's a great song. Luther's Window, here on The Bear.
Crystal, a picture, a dead bottom stage, a dusty white curtain, the nose prints of a dog, a shot glass collection from his still driving days. Luther bedroom is hot as an oven affair. That's a smell of old forgotten bread. And a cage on the dresser, there's a parrot that talks. Put a name over and over is all it says. Turn your back to the sun. Chain smokes and stares at the ceiling for days. Turn me back to the sun. You see only shadows. Look beneath the stars. You see only night. Like a homesick sailor. Luther standing in the window, watching the world floating by him tonight. Down with his eyes are open wide. I'm a one-man revival with an electronic Bible, listening to the parade going by. And the bass drum is pounding, the trumpets are bleeding. He's reading a verse of St. John. Sugar line seeps through the blinds. Luther pulls down the shade until he makes up his mind. We'll turn you back to the sun. You see only shadows. Look beneath the stars. You see only night. Like a homesick sailor. Luther standing in the window, watching the world floating by tonight. It's floating by.
station, The Bear, with the Badlees record release special, and Alan Stout.
Thanks, Nikki. One of the guys we got here with us tonight is Mike Nadok, who you guys probably know. He was the guy who founded Cellarful of Noise on this program.
On this here station.
On this here station. DJ'd here for quite a while, and Hazleton, resident. Why don't you tell us how you got together with the Badlees? I know it goes back about 10 years now, right, Mike?
Well, in 88, there was an article in the Standard Speaker of Hazleton newspaper with Badley White, is Ron, the drummer's from McAdoo.
Okay.
And it was Ron, and it was Jeff, and your brother.
Right.
And it was Steve, and one more guy.
Some other guy.
Yeah, some other guy.
Clint Barrick.
Clint Barrick. So it was on whatever small label it was at that time.
Yeah,
out of New York. Was it? Was it Right Off? Was it Right Off?
No.
It was.
No, I was Right Off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Based out of New York, on 7th Avenue, where I think there's like a hotel there now. And just took some lyrics and stuff and went to New York, and showed Terry some stuff. He was in an office about this big.
Terry is the Badlees manager.
Terry Selder's Badlees manager. The office is about as big as this room, and he had broken windows and stuff. And he was paying like $2,000 a month for it. And I was showing him some stuff, and he liked it. So he said he'd pass it along to Jeff and the band, and they were in town, I guess, about a month later to do the show at the Neutral Oscar.
Yes,
in Hazleton.
Neutral.
And Jeff came up for an interview. And I was doing the afternoon show on WACL, which was AM 15 at that time, which was like a progressive station. And we just did a half hour or so interview, and I played some stuff off the Badley White CD, and I showed him some lyrics and stuff, and he liked them. And about a couple weeks later, we got together and started to work on tunes.
Yeah.
And the rest is, they say,
and that's it. And then Brett joined, and I started to work with Brett some, and then that's how it is.
And that's been an incredible working relationship.
Been 10 years.
Brett. Every time I talk to Brett, he's always excited that he always says, I got together with Mike, last week. Got some good stuff.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Well, this next song we're going to play is called Middle of the Busiest Road. It's one of the songs that Mike wrote with the band.
This has the word I in it.
A lot of Americana in this song. A lot of quick little images of stuff going by.
Like ties down to the one little chorus line, that the end line of each verse and that kind of thing. And it's kind of a different angle of writing a tune. So just and one of the lyrics has to do with a friend of mine too.
Okay.
Who was involved with something which is kind of unique, so I just worked it in somewhere. I worked it into look like that.
Well, Mike is also the guy who wrote Angelina's Coming Home, so I'm sure you're familiar with that one. That kind of songwriting seems to be his thing.
Yeah, we refer to Mike as Mr. Richie. big bucks.
Oh, yeah. I love ASCAP.
He doesn't need them, does he? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Well,
he bought a boat.
Yeah, he did.
The record's called Up There, Down Here, and some of the stuff's kind of heavy and some of it's kind of soft, which I guess might give us a reason why it's named that. Here's one of the Up songs, Middle of the Busiest Road.
Okay.
Misfit came calling.
Badlees record release special tonight on Northeast PA's rock station, The Bear, with your host, Alan Stout.
Thanks, Nikki. Got Mike Nadok, Jeff Feltenberger here with us tonight. Thanks for coming down again, guys. Sure. No problem. Now, this next song that we want to play for you, because we do want to give you a good chunk of this record tonight.
Give you the little heart tearjerker shot here.
Well, the first time that I heard this song was at the Oscar, and I remember it caught my ear because I know every time you guys play a new song, it catches my ear. If I'm in the middle of a conversation or something while you're playing, it's like,
even
wait a minute.
With a hot chick?
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah. I think I may have been.
Hold it.
This song is very personal to you, Jeff. It's called 34 Winters. Why don't you? And I don't think you've ever talked about it in an interview before, so why don't you let us hear it?
I've shunned away, but actually no. I wrote it about my parents splitting up, so it wasn't it seemed heavier at the time when I wrote it, but actually I just called my mother the other day to let her know that she might be slanderized in the song, but not to take it personally. But it's just I kind of, the way I pitched it to her was, it was just a snapshot of a time in my life, and I was feeling pretty angry about everything. So
has she heard the song?
No, but
I know your father has.
Yeah, my dad has. So yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things fairly common anymore. But it meant a lot to me.
We're gonna get to that one in a minute, right?
Yeah, we're gonna get to that coming up in just a few.
So 34 Winters after the break.
All right, and also I don't want you to forget about the Pocono Brewing Company on Saturday night with Sausage hanging out there. That's going to be the record release party.
Yeah.
Where everybody will be together.
That's right.
Mike will be there.
Make an ice cream soda pop.
Floats.
All right. The Sausage is going to be there. Pocono Brewing Company, one of the coolest new places in Northeast PA, if you want to call it Northeast PA, the Poconos to go to and worth the drive and to celebrate. You followed these guys around for the longest time. I remember packing jitterbugs a long time ago. long time ago when I was much younger. So,
on and on. I'm going to break out the stories now.
Go out and support the new record. All right, we'll hear the Cut 34 Winters coming up in a bit on The Bear.
Bear Music News.
Release special with 34 Winters.
Life as we know it has come to an end. It's a burden catastrophe. Time to start mourning the death of a friend who's standing in front of me. And I can't stop the hatred that wells up inside as I look for a glimmer in his vacant eyes. And I can't do a damn thing, 'cause I can't feel a damn thing with a hole in my heart that's 1,000 miles wide. 'Cause the smile has left his face, the portrait of happiness again betrayed. Gone is the love that once lived here, it's cold as a stone. It's laid out before him with trembling hands, but the parts don't seem to fit. And the 34 winters haven't left him as cold as this one conversation did. And I don't understand, with eyes open wide, why you see love so clearly, but it still leaves you blind. And I can't do a damn thing, 'cause I can't say a damn thing. I can't stop this woman from pushing him aside. 'Cause happiness you can't retrace. Gone is the love that once lived there. It's cold as the stone, cold as the stone. The smile has left his face. The portrait of happiness you can't retrace. Gone is the love that once lived there. It's cold as the stone. Oh, yeah. Nothing can be the same.
34 winners from the Badlees on the Badlees record release special on Northeast PA's rock station, The Bear, the new album. Up There, Down Here, one of the up songs from the album. Checking that out now. It's Silly Little Man. We'll get more of the interview in just a few on The Bear.
Everybody loves you for reasons they don't understand. It was all in the name of getting you the things you knew that you had coming. You silly little man. You say you're not to blame, you're silly little man. It's all part of a game that can't be changed. You take it while you can. It's all in the name of getting you the things that you know you have coming. You're with the beautiful people now. You're with the beautiful people now. You're with the beautiful people now. You made yourself a name, you silly little man. Critical acclaim and newfound fame and made you understand. It's all in the name of getting to a place where you feel like you're something. You silly little man. You're with the beautiful people now. You're with the beautiful people now. You're with the beautiful people now. Now I think I understand what the old man meant. Sitting at the kitchen table, said between his sayings, you can't swallow, spit it all out. Smile, stop screaming, till time comes around. You don't understand. It was all in the name of getting you the things you knew that you had coming. You funny, stupid, silly little man. Yeah, with the beautiful people now. You're with the beautiful people now. You're with the beautiful people now.
Up Here, Down There is the name of the new album from the Badlees. It's coming out tomorrow. Badlees, whatever.
The band, it's Badlees Band.
Yeah, there you go. That's where I got confused. It's coming out tomorrow. And on Saturday night, they're having a party at the Pocono Brewing Company. Of course, Sausage is going to be hanging out there, giving away free bear stuff, and it's going to be a good time. I just wish I could be there. But I'll get over it. At any rate...
You're much better looking than Sausage, so...
No, you didn't think he was good looking?
I mean...
Well, from an effeminate sort of...
And by the way, it's a Naked Monday, and you still have your pants on, guys. Got a problem.
Take my shoes off. I got me.
I was living for Monday thinking that I got to see Alan Stout naked.
Yeah, me too.
Alan, you want to
Big guy came.
Oh, man, you guys. Well, listen, we're back here with Mike Nadok and Jeff Feltenberger. Thanks for coming down, guys. Congratulations on the release of this wonderful record. I know I will be at the Gallery of Sound tomorrow around 10 o'clock to pick up a copy.
Excellent. Biggest copy.
You know, this next song we're going to play called Running Up That Hill. Mike, I've known Mike Nadok for, I guess, about 6-7 years now. I think this might be the best song you've ever written, Mike.
Well, thank
Why don't
you.
you talk a little bit? It seems like it's really about a return to innocence.
Well, it's, in a lot of cases when you work on songs, if I get an idea for a line, it sounds good, I'll just like write lines down. And this one, I have the chords done in like 10 minutes for it. This basic idea. They took it and they just made a great arrangement out of it. They just took the chords and made it like an epic thing. But I had the basic idea and I just wrote some lines that I thought sounded good. And it just evolved into the next line and next line and next line. And before you knew it, I had a chorus idea. And so the whole thing just kind of came together, without even, I mean, trying, but not sitting there just trying to think of an idea what it's about. Just kind of, like it's a cliche, it kind of wrote itself. That one did.
Well, again, congratulate you guys. Thanks for coming down, and look forward to seeing you all.
Thank you.
Up there, down here, across America tomorrow.
Where the rain is poured serene loud in the evening of a self-inflicted day, and you're contemplating sides that might collide. The Hemlock Society, life insurance salesman, and you discover all your coupons are for things you hate, and all your pennies are Canadian, and you curse that paperweight. Drown it all, leaving still. You're a millionaire of words, and an endless light has burst. We'll go running up that hill when acquaintances drain your reservoir of cigarettes like bad construction, and all your phone conversations slither into a sales pitch from the world down the parade, and the love from a close sister's friendship up and dies like it too often does. Drown it all, leaving still. You're a millionaire of words, and an endless light has burst. We'll go running up that hill. while, strangles parking, so you drive a while. Got streets and neighborhoods and goals of incidents that now define you, where the weight of expectation cracks your countenance, and you damage places. Drown it all, leave it still. You're a millionaire at work, heaven and the silent birds. We'll go running up that hill. Drown it all, leave it still. You're a millionaire at work, heaven and the silent birds. We'll go running up that hill.
Up Here, Down There, the name of the new album from the Badlees, due out in stores at midnight. And I do understand that they are having a Midnight Madness sale at the Gallery of Sound for some chick.
It's Rick Aguilera. He used to be a pitcher for the Mets. His sister has an album.
It's his sister? Are you serious? Well, okay, can I say this?
I hate the Mets.
Who cares?
But that's what the big
I
deal
thought it
is.
was Christina Applegate.
Oh, no.
From I have no idea. Never heard of the little whore before in my life, but they're having a Midnight Madness sale for her.
Rick Aguilera, Twins, man.
Screw her. I know you probably want to. But anyway, Badlees CD out and Gallery Sound in Kingston and Clark Summit open at midnight tonight. You can stop on by and grab that one. And if I could get out of here early enough, if me and Gene will do my production for me tonight in my promo, I could be up there before they
Buy them. Buy
close.
several. And Ralph will get more.
Yes.
It's not hard to reproduce them. It's very easy. You go to the factory and you just
And you know,
more.
this is one thing, and I guess you guys get this a lot. Can I have a free CD? Can I have a free CD?
No, I don't have.
Well, help your friends make royalties, baby. These guys are. That's it. They're from Northeast PA. They're from this area. We've followed them. We've loved them.
It's the car payment.
You go out
Off the boat.
and help them make some royalties off this CD tonight, and make that debut at number 1 on the chart, please. I'd love that. Well, you got it. I mean, wait. I have a list of other things that are coming out today.
Number 1's good, right?
Oh, yeah. Number 1 hit record.
Here we go. Coming out in stores tomorrow. Seven Dust Home. They're pretty good. Second album from Atlantic Bass Quartet. Okay, whatever. Caroline Spine. Attention, please. That's going to be in stores. They're pretty good. Filter. Title of the record. All this good stuff. And that Christina, or Christine,
Aguilera.
that nobody ever heard of
Aguilera.
before. They're having a Midnight Madness sale for. Richard Patrick's home video is. Who's Richard Patrick?
Some porn star.
That's what it sounds like. I thought he did those ads for the money store, doesn't he?
That's Phil Rizzuto.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What a money star.
One man we don't see.
That's it.
Need to
Wait,
see nude.
second.
Off the scooter.
Wait. Bromhall, Jelly Cream. It's the second solo album from Archangel's guitarist. That's not the Archangel that we know.
That's not
Archangel. Wait, that's a flash from the past. I was talking to Chris from Harpo the other night. Told Chris from Harpo I'd say something nice about them tonight on the radio. So, Chris, you've got a nice ass. Yeah. I had to get that out of the way.
Always thought so.
Anyway, all right. We have Hairspray at 8 coming up. We got to wrap up. I would like to thank Mike and Jeff and Alan
Thank you very much
for coming by. And we can't wait to see you at the Pocono Brewing Company.
We'll
be there.
The sausage will be there. Free bear stuff. The Badlees Saturday night. It's going to be fun. And you'll have CDs there, too?
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, we're the last ones to get our own CD, damn it. All right. Hairspray at 8 on the way on the bear.
Back.